this is Noreen from Joy of Cards, and today we're going to make a super simple Valentine's Day card. There's no die cutting, it's just stamping and using some paper, and that's about it. So this is from Heartfelt and Heart to Heart from the new mini catalog, which is awesome. It's the January to June mini catalog, and they have all kinds of really neat products in here. And guess what? They're also having a promotion, and I believe it's through the end of March. Anything you buy from either this catalog or the annual catalog and you total $50, you get something for free in the Celebration catalog. Oh man, money for nothing. So this one has the mirror cats in it. It has the lily pads, which I did a card on, the bee paper. This punch is beautiful. I'm going to do a demo on this one. The Japanese stamps, I mean, just in the ladybugs. Anyway, so this is awesome. So if you subscribe to my channel, if you're a first-time subscriber to my channel and you subscribe, like, and watch a video and put in a comment how to get a hold of you, because I've had a few people win my card, but I don't know how to get a hold of them. So put something in my comment that I can get a hold of you, and I will send you the demo card for free, all this free stuff. So let's get started. So we're going to be using these two stamps, and with the mini catalog, it's made to work with stamps throughout the whole annual catalog. So I kind of mix them up too. So I also used the string for the hearts in Broadway Birthday. And then I used the sentiment inside from Floral Essence. I just thought it was different, but there are tons of other sentiments in the Heartfelt that you can use. I mean, there are lots of them. I just chose to use this one. And then the arrow is from Heartfelt. And then the solid small hearts are from here. And that's the one I used there. And the larger one is there. And these three are from Heartfelt. So let's go ahead and get started. So this one's really easy. There's no die cutting or anything. It's just paper and stamps. So you use your real red card base, 5.5 by 4 1/4 scored. And then we're going to be using black foil. This stuff is really nice. So let's go ahead and attach the foil here and put it on lengthways. Make sure your card is open the right direction, and we're going to cover the whole entire card just like that. And then this paper is also from the same bundle, and it's called From My Heart, excuse me, and it has all these cool papers in it, and I've used a whole bunch. This one in particular, in fact, I had to snag this off of another card just to make another card for the demo. This one's incredible, and it's got foil on it. So this piece is cut at 3.75 by it says 5.25 on my thing, but that's not right. But I'll update the instructions, and all the instructions are on the white paper as the video opens. Also, if you look at the details on my YouTube, I list everything. I have on Bitly, I did exact website. I don't know what you call it, but you click on it, it goes right to my Stampin' Up website. So we're going to put that on, and then we're going to take a piece of shimmer white. I kind of like using shimmer white when I'm doing like an occasion like Christmas and, you know, that kind of thing. And what I did, this one is 3.5 by 4.78. You're going to take your shimmer white and you're going to put it on your Stamparatus. You do need the Stamparatus because you want these hearts to be really dark, and if you use a block, they're just not going to come out either on the first shot, or they're not going to come out dark enough. In fact, I have an example of that. I mean, look at the difference. This was done with a block. This was Stamparatus, so that's your difference. And it looks better with the red. But you're going to go ahead and line up all those hearts on the card first and put them in the order that you want. I hung this one upside down, this one, these were crooked, and these were the same. So you want to arrange them first, and then of course close the lid, and they'll stick back on the lid here. I also have this little sticky graph paper on my Stamparatus. It's a Sizzix part number 663533. And this is good too, because if there's a lot of things going on, you don't have a lot of room for magnets, this will hold it down for you. So line these all up first, how you want them, and then you're going to take your real red, and we're going to go ahead and ink our stamps. Now this might take a few shots because, and I didn't push down on it very hard because I didn't push down one of the stamps very well on my lid there, so it was coming up. But you're going to have to do this a bunch of times to really get it red. That's why we're using the Stamparatus. And push down there and see how that looks. Nope, I got to do some more. And I think I'm going to get some of those little uninked stamp blocks. Stampin' Up sells those, and they're little ones, and you just tap them on there. I'm going to go ahead and order those. And what that will do is not create all this ink on the side, and you're not wasting ink. Plus, you can really hone down on your particular stamp you're trying to hit. Like right here, I think there's like a piece of dust on my stamp, and it made a little white mark there. So I'm going to try to cover that up. And see, I'm trying to get to that Happy Valentine's Day one and really ink it up good. And push it down nice. This is like the most difficult part of it, and it's really not all that difficult. So that's good. So we're going to go ahead and take this off and put it to the side. And I'm going to get the other side of the Stamparatus here, because you get two of these plates. And what we're going to do now is we're going to make the string, and the string comes from that Broadway birthday. It's right here because there's a balloon on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to line up that. We're going to line that up on the paper. Now, see, here's a perfect example. I can move this over here, but sometimes you just don't have a lot of room for a magnet. So that's why it's good to have the sticky grid paper down. Now, I'm going to take Memento, and I'm going to ink that up. And usually I have a piece of scratch paper under there, but it'll wipe off, so I'm not worried about it. And it's usually like one shot. You don't, it's a pretty easy stamp. Now, in between, you want to take this and clean it off. So use your little spongy thing. If you don't have one of those, look in the catalog. It's an awesome stamp cleaner. And make sure you get the case, too. You can go to the front of my YouTube video with all the details. When you pull up the video initially, and click on the link for this, and it'll bring it right up. So we're going to do this one again. Now, I'm not inking the whole thing because I know it's going to just run off and hit my Stamparatus. So there, and then like I said, in between, take it, rub it on the little thing here. Now this one, if you notice, not only is it going to run right over my heart, which on the other one I didn't do. I moved it over, and I probably should have on this one. But it doesn't go all the way up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and we're going to ink it up. Okay. And we're going to clean it off, of course. And then I'm going to flip it around and match it up. I could have also put this on another tray and did it on this side and brought it over, but I'm going to do it this way. And just line up that string and see how much I need. A little bit more, without hitting that bow part. Okay, now if you find yourself going a little off, because stuff happens, you can kind of just fix it with a pen. Nobody will know. And then, of course, take it off, clean it off. Then we're going to do this one. Put the bow down there. Take this over. And look what I did. I left an ink open. Never do that because I just put my finger in it. And when you're working with something that's white like this, you want to make sure that all your ink is closed so you don't do what I just did and get a baby wipe or go wash your hands really quick because you'll ruin your project. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up and make that one and then wipe it off. And then that little one way down on the bottom, I have to take this, I'm going to put it right there, and make sure on this one that it's straight. Okay, because it's got a long way to go. So ink the whole thing up. Okay, I'm going to take it, we're going to clean it off, and we're cleaning it off because every time we reposition it, if you don't have it in the right spot and you move it, and if it's not clean, it's going to make a mark on your paper. And you're going to have to start over. And then you're going to try to, excuse my head, try to line this up here. Okay. I'm going to close this. How did I get water on there? And then I'm going to only ink the string. It's another reason to have one of those tiny little uninked blocks that you can just take the refill ink and just ink those, and you can get a smaller range of inking. And then one more. I'm going to put it right there. Excuse my head again, because you really need to look over it. So I'm going to stick my head in there. And I think it moved. So do it one more time. Just look right down the middle. Hopefully it didn't move. Oh, a little bit more. Little bit more. Okay. There you go. And take that off. Take these off. And your stamp apparatus will just wipe off. And this is a brand new grid sheet, so I'm being very careful not to rip my paper. And this will just wipe right off. Get a baby wipe. Boom. Done. And then we close this up and put the lid on our memento so I don't put my finger in it again. And then we're going to take this and we're just going to snail it right on top. I got the inspiration from this from a on Pinterest. Some lady had a quilt online where it's the red polka dots around it and these, and it's like, oh, that was kind of cool. So I'm gonna now do the inside. So the inside, we've got that black foil again, and I cut it 5 1/4 by 4, and just snail that up. Place it down here. And then you're going to take that shimmer white again, and this is 5 by 3.75, and put this here. Actually, well, no, I don't have a choice. I should have stamped it first, but that's okay. So we'll just take this and we'll put it this way. See, that's the great thing about the stamp apparatus. You can choose whatever direction you want it to go. So I'm going to take this and I put it down as straight as I can and get those magnets. And we're going to take the sentiment and we're going to put it in the middle. And I'm going to do the arrow as well. Looks like this is a little crooked. I'm going to reposition this. Of course, I got that sticky stuff on there. And get this. Yep. Put the magnets back up. Get this in the middle. Then I'm going to take the arrows from Heartfelt, and I'm going to put it right down here. You want to get this in the middle too, so you can kind of count which ways it's going. And I'm still a little crooked. You definitely want to get this so you're straight. So I can see that I've got 1, 2, 3, and I've got 1, 2, 3, a little bit over, so I'm good. And then I'm going to take the small heart that we used on the front, peel that off, and we're going to take the chamois again. This is why this is so nice and convenient. And so what you do is you take your chamois and you wet it, and you wring it out, and you put it in the little box, and then you close it up, and this thing will stay damp for like 3 or 4 days, easy. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put one on the side here. Actually, I'm going to leave it off for now. So I'm going to go ahead and do the memento first. So get your memento back out and ink it up. And I could have put this on a block. This stamp isn't so bad, the sentiment. I don't think I would have done the arrow on a block because it's just crazy. So I'm going to do that one again. Alrighty. And make sure this is closed. I'm going to take these off. And then I'm going to put the little heart right there. And I'm going to use my real red. And another reason to use those little dauber blocks, the ink blocks, I'm so going to get those because they're perfect for something like this. And then you're going to take this off. Anytime you take something off and reposition it, just like on the front, you're going to take it and you're going to clean it because you're going to put it down if it's not in the right spot or goes down crooked. You're going to mark your card and that'll be it. And then I'm going to put one, make sure it's about even with this. Put it right there. Come on, unstick from my finger. Dunk. Good enough. I'm going to close it. And I'm going to ink up that tiny little heart again. And I'm going to give it a little more. Try not to get so much ink on my plate. That's why you get those little daubers. And I'm going to close my ink box. And then that's it. We are done. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off my grid paper. And that's the card. So no die cutting, pretty simple. That's it. So if you like the video, please, please, please subscribe, watch the videos. And then if you are a first-time subscriber and you subscribe and watch and like and leave a little comment and give me a way to find you, I will mail you the demo card for free. I'll just stick it in the mail. So that's it. And I will probably do another Valentine's Day card, but that'll do it for now. Thank you. Bye.